Hey guys, we are in Wyoming in the Wind River Range. We are doing the southern portion, the Cirque Towers 45-mile loop, and we are in the Big Sandy Campground tonight. This is where we're camping before we start our journey. Tomorrow, we are going to do 8.5 miles, and this is the campground, guys. We are going to be out here for 5 days. Today is July 9th, and we start the adventure tomorrow. And we'll be out here until Friday, July 14th. So this is a self-service campground, self-service pay, and it's $7 a day. We are currently at a little over 9,000 feet in elevation. We will be going over 12,000 feet on our journey, and we're supposed to get winds of up to 30 plus miles an hour. So we're hoping it doesn't look like that at night. So far, it looks like the winds died down in the evening, because we are going to be trying out the Lonesome Pro 2 on this one, guys. And it is a super light tent supported by our trekking poles. And I will show you that. We are staying at site number 4. So this is it, guys. This is the Lonesome Pro 2. It is a 3-season tent. So we've never tried it before. It is tighter as far as sleeping space from the one that we used to use. But the one we used was the mirror tent. If you've watched our videos, you've seen it in our previous videos. It is almost 6 pounds in weight with the rainfly and the footprint. This one is 2.2 pounds. And like I said, it is supported by our trekking poles. And that's what we look like inside. But it is going to get cold on this one, guys. Below 30 degrees. So the body heat is going to be appreciated. Our friend is using the Z-Packs 3-person tent. So it's very similar, but a huge difference in price. Ours was about $250. This one is $800 plus. So we're gonna see how they compare, but we are super excited to try this on our trip. And this is where we will be parking our car while we're out there for 5 days. All right, guys. I'll show you the trailhead. We register before we go out. And we are in the Bridger-Teton National Forest. And here is the trail, guys.
Actually managed to look good.
You got 250.
350. I got 350.
Was there one there too?
Yes, 350.
God bless her soul.
350. 354. 350. 450. 500. 500. 600.
A little extra about the Big Sandy Campground is you roughly have to take about a 41-mile drive up a dirt road to get here. The remaining 10 miles of the road actually becomes boulderous and full of natural potholes. So the last 10-mile portion of the road to get here actually will take you about an hour in itself, because you will have to go about 5 to 10 miles an hour. There's Lars, who is yet to be assigned a trail name, but we will get one for him sometime in the next 2 weeks. There's Starbucks breaking down his camp. Spider over there getting his back all ready to go. And we're gonna be leaving our cars here at the campground. The campground itself, there's 5 sites, $7 a night to stay here. Parking is free if you're doing the Wind River Range. There's bars, getting his stuff ready to go. His other half, Yogi, getting her bag ready to go. And then there's my beautiful half, Raven. Oh, scratch that. That is Caterpillar.
Hi.
Tying up the last of the stuff into the car. So, beautiful night last night. Mosquitoes are fierce out here, to say the least. Big, and they come in swarms. Just starting out our morning trek today on Monday, and it is a beautiful day. Sunny blue skies, gradual trail right now. And as you see, well, you can't see, there's little reminders along the trail reminding you to camp at least 100 feet away from any trail or river, creek, or lake. We are out here in the wilderness. Out here, we're in God's country with God's creatures. This part of Wyoming has a lot of different animals, from moose and elk, deer, which we don't worry about. But they do have black bear, brown bear, grizzly bear, bobcat, mountain lions, and wolves. So always be aware of your surroundings, and know that if you encounter any of these type of animals, that you need to just act big and make loud noise and try to deter them away from you. So, safety tip, stay safe and enjoy. All right guys, we're about actually 0.6 miles in, and we have come to our first creek river crossing.
You got it, babe.
Step 1, don't get wet. Raven made it. We're about 2.15 miles in, we're maintaining a 2.5 mile an hour trek as we head towards the Big Sandy Lake. As we're making our way through, we've gained about 350 feet in elevation, as we're right now about 9,350. And Big Sandy Campground actually was at 9,000 feet. As we trekked along the trail this morning, we ran into our first sign of wildlife, which Starbuck was actually able to get a picture of it, and I believe Raven may have got some video, but it was a big fat porcupine, quills and all. Gotta love it. There's Raven, trying to capture the moment. We'll walk around her. As you hike the trail, the water source has pretty much been with us the entire time, so the need to carry copious amounts of water is not needed. We're carrying roughly about 2.5 liters. This whole Wind River Range Cirque Towers should have water sources pretty abundant through the entire hike that we'll be doing. Hey everybody, it is about 9:30 and we are about 3.3 miles in on the trek, and it took us about an hour and a half to get here so far. And we're gonna be going to the Big Sandy Lake, which is roughly about 6 miles in from the Big Sandy Campground. Trail so far, perfect. no complaints. Well groomed, well maintained, not very demanding yet. The increase in elevation has been very gradual. We're about 9,600 feet now, so in the last hour and a half, or 3.3 miles, we've only gained 600 feet. It is about 10 after 10. We've been at this for about 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's my beautiful wife Raven there in front of us. Hey. We are about 4.8 miles in on our trek so far, heading towards Big Sandy Lake, which I believe is 6 miles in, before we start the ascent up to Jackass Pass. All right, everybody, we are at Big Sandy Lake, taking our lunch break. We got Stella, oops, my bad, caterpillar there, laying out, chillaxing. What do you guys say, Stella, anything? Got food in her mouth, can't talk. How about you, Spider?
Check out that mountain. It is epic.
Epic, epic.
And you can only see these views on Epic R&R's YouTube channel.
Thanks for the, what is that, the call out, the plug in?
Epic R&R Adventures.
There you go. Then you got bars.
Or mishaps.
And the unknown hiker,
Yep.
who's yet to be named, making a tripod so that we can fill up some water. And then you got Yogi. There she is. How y'all doing so far? Good?
Excellent, no problem.
Good deal. What a beautiful spot to stop and have lunch. Hey everybody, Rattler and Raven here at the Big Sandy Lake. We just stopped here. It's about 5.7 miles in, where we all stopped to take our lunch for the day. We have roughly about 3 miles left to go. It's gonna be a beautiful Jackass Pass, which is about 1,000 to 1,100 foot gain. Supposedly, maps telling us, no switchbacks. So 1,100 feet, 3 miles, and all uphill.
Yeah, so we'll let you know what that's all about. And well, as you see, we are all netted. The mosquitoes here are bad and they're just not letting up so far today.
Not at all.
So I got my frog togs, which is dual purpose for water and for bugs and for when I'm cold actually. So that's why I got this big old thing on today. But it's not a fashion statement out here, but it is incredible. I mean, check out these views. So we're super excited. Super excited. So we'll show you along the way, guys.
All right,
Stay
guys.
tuned, keep following.
Stay tuned for Jackass Pass.
Here we are, guys. Big Sandy Trail. We're going to Lonesome Lake. That's our first campsite for the day. For the first day, guys.
Which should be 3 miles ahead of us.
Yeah, 8.5 today, guys.
So.
8.5. We just took lunch break here at Big Sandy Lake. And here we go. Up, up, up. We got some serious elevation gain, guys. Serious elevation. Where are we at right now, Rattler?
5.8 miles.
But what's our elevation gain?
97.19 right now.
We are at 97.18 and we need to get up to 11,000 plus.
We have only went up not even a half mile and we've gained over 200 feet in elevation. It is definitely grueling. Nothing compared to what we did for the first 5 miles of it. But they don't call it Jackass Pass for nothing. Set of small cairns there. At about 7 miles in, leading up to Jackass Pass, we have our first true snow encounter. Lars just made his way through it.
Yeah.
A little bit cold, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here comes Raven.
I think it's tricky, guys. Gotta find the trail. You lose it at times. Making our way to Lonesome Lake.
Yep.
Follow the cairns, guys, on the trail. Right, Rattler?
That's right. There's your mark. In case you get lost and you don't know where you're going. All the rocks around, they just kind of spell it out for you.
Yep, so follow them.
And we're about 7.32 in, and we are making our way around lake number 1, which was a lot more technical, and that's where we ran into our first snow. We're roughly about 10,200 feet in elevation. It's wet. The mosquitoes are still relentless, and the scenery is still as beautiful as can be. We have probably about another mile left to go, but the beauty is keeping us going. So I don't know if you can see in the video, but the mosquitoes are just flocking around me right now. So I'm gonna cut this video short.
Alright guys, we're getting closer to Jackass Pass. Here's another sign. We are going right on Big Sandy Trail. We're continuing on the Big Sandy Trail. If you were to go to left, you'd go to Arrowhead Lake, which is a climber's trail. A lot of people rock climb here too. I mean, check it out. You could understand why. It's a rock climber's paradise. Really feel the elevation out here, guys. Where is it? Okay. Alright guys, keep losing the trail and we gotta keep finding it. Just looking like for the cairns that we showed to you earlier. It's not easy to follow, so FYI, for those of you who come out here without an app, just gotta look for those cairns.
Alright guys and gals, we are now at 10,800 feet up in the air, actually 10,820, and we're encountering snow, and as you can hear, definitely higher winds. Beautiful thing about that, it's cooling us down, number one, and is taking all the bugs away from us, number 2. We've only been dealing with those since 8 o'clock this morning, and it is now 2:30 in the afternoon.
So as you see, it's tricky, it's technical. But look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. It is so worth it, guys. It is not easy. But come out to the Cirque. Come into the Cirque of the Towers at the Wind River Range. Absolutely breathtaking.
Hey everybody, we have now finally made it to the Jackass Pass. And as you can see, it is still snow covered as of July 10th, 2023. We'll be making our way across that, where we will eventually arrive at Lonesome Lake, where we will be calling it a day.
Going up Jackass Pass, guys. Still have all this snow. As you see, I'm trying to catch my breath. We are up here in elevation, like 10,500, going up to 11,000 plus today. Look at that, guys. Pure beauty. The trail is somewhat under the snow. We just found some of it here. So just making our way up almost to Lonesome Lake. All right, we made our way up Jackass Pass. And you can hear by my breathing, it was a little hard, a little tough. What is our altitude now, Rattler?
10,713 feet.
Yeah, so a little winded, our first day in elevation. So we're drinking a lot of water and just taking it easy. So it's quite the challenge, but look at this, guys. Incredible. So that's Jackass Pass. We did bring micro spikes for it, as we were told it might be necessary, but it wasn't. We crossed that area right there, if you can see, right there, and it wasn't too bad. We didn't need to put on a micro spike, so we were fortunate. We rather be safe than sorry, though, so we do have the extra pound with us. There are a few more passes along this journey, and this is just day 1, so we have them with just in case. So here we go on our way to Lonesome Lake and find a campsite.
Jackass Pass.
There's the sign, guys. Jackass Pass. Well, we just conquered.
So after we made our way through Jackass Pass and we got over the ridge, this is the sight you get to see that makes the hike today all worthwhile. You can't get anything more beautiful than that, except in Europe. But here we are in Wyoming on a Monday. This should be our final place for today, Lonesome Lake. So now we are going to go find a place to set up camp, have some food, and wait for our friends to arrive. Alright everybody, we have made it to camp. A little bit after Jackass Pass. And we have set up camp. Starting to try to wrap up for the night. Cook some food. Have some beverage. And call it a night. Anything to say about today, Raven?
It was good. It was harder than I thought. It was incredibly beautiful.
Good deal. How about you, Starbuck? All good?
Tough, but beautiful. Beautiful out here.
Awesome. So as a group, we all try to work together, set up together, tents together, sea knives together, cooking together. There's bars. There's Squeaky. Squeaky, what do you guys say, buddy? Anything?
No.
No? All right.
Hello. It's
And there's Yogi over there.
absolutely gorgeous.
All right.
We hiked in snow today, July 10th.
And there's snow right behind her. That's her tent right there. And then there's bars. Anything to say?
Beautiful out here. Absolutely gorgeous.
Good deal. All right, guys, that was our camp. As you can see from over here, I'll spin back around. We all kind of just got buried in the beauty over here. Try to find the best place to sleep without the least amount of pitch to it. So we are waiting on our one other family of ours. That's where Squeaky kind of wedged his tent in there. As this is the Wind River Range, the winds are picking up, and it should be somewhere between 20 and 30 miles an hour tonight. So, got to make sure that we're batting down the hatches, make sure we're staked down well, and take it from there. So, we are waiting on Caterpillar and Spider to still arrive. It was a grueling hike for them today, and we just want to make sure they arrive safely. So. Great day, great hike, great weather, great beauty here, guys. Come and check it out.